Welcome to MTC Creative Kitchen, where he bakes, creates delicious dishes, and blend refreshing juices.
Greetings everyone and welcome to my kitchen. It's indeed a pleasure to see my subscribers as well my newest subscribers. Thank you all for coming. Now for today on the menu I'm gonna prepare oven roast breadfruit with ackee and saltfish. Now guys, this is something worthwhile watching and you don't wanna miss it, so stay tuned and I'll be right back. Thanks for tuning in. Now here I have one medium-sized breadfruit that I picked from my neighbor's tree. Nice sized breadfruit, and I mean it's a yellow heart too. However, the reason I'm gonna bake the breadfruit is because we had some rain earlier, and because of the rain, I could not get any wood to really make up a fire to eventually roast the breadfruit. So what I had to do was to, roast it within my oven. So just continue watch as I demonstrate to you on how this breadfruit is roasted within my oven. Now guys, I'm going to allow the breadfruit to continue to roast while I attend to the saltfish and ackee on the stove. Here I have a piece of saltfish cooking within the pot. It was halfway through, so I'm just adding the ackee now and then I'm going to allow both of them to continue to cook. After placing all the ackees in the pot, I'm going to cover it with the lid and then I'll allow them to cook for the next few minutes until it's to my suit. The ackee and saltfish is now finished boiling, so what I'm going to do is just to turn off the flame, allow it to cool for a little bit. Then I'm going to reach in the pot and take out the saltfish and place it in a container of water right next to me, and then I'm going to allow it to cool. Alright guys, so as you can see now I'm actually just cleaning up the saltfish. I'm picking up the bones, and these bones you have to make sure that you go down into it and get them out of, because they know you don't want to prepare your can saltfish with bones in it, because they know it would have been really uncomfortable to swallowing bones. It can stop at your throat, so you just want to make sure you go in and just try to clean it up properly, and then you try to pick out the bones. So after doing that, then you can go ahead and just pick up the saltfish. As I said before, this is not a big batch of Ackee and saltfish. I'm just preparing breakfast for me and my daughter. Now, as you can see, that even when I'm picking up the saltfish, I'm still finding more bones. So I'm just saying, guys, that whenever you're doing this, just be extremely careful, because these bones sometimes can be tricky. They're hiding inside the side of the saltfish. So you got to make sure that you just go through and check it thoroughly. Now here I have some seasonings that I'm cutting up. I'm cutting up one stack of scallion, because as I said before, I do not need too much seasoning for now, because I'm not cooking too much ackee and saltfish. So that's one stack of scallion, and I'm going to use half of scotch bonnet pepper along with the seeds. Now guys, if you know me, I like to have a little kick to my ackee and saltfish, so that's why I'm using the seeds along with the pepper. And I'm using half of onion. So what I did, I slit the onion down the middle, then I just take half and put half in the fridge, because I know I don't really need too much seasoning. So here I have half of bell pepper. We call it sweet pepper here in Jamaica. So as you can see, guys, I really don't need too much seasoning. But then you know what? You can add more seasoning to your salt if you're a seasoned lover. But for me, I really don't need too much seasoning. Right, so I'm just cutting up half of everything. My skillet was already preheated, so what I'm gonna do is just to add some oil to the skillet. No, I won't be adding too much oil due to the fact that the ackee itself is already greasy, right? And when I say greasy, if you notice, whenever you're picking the ackee with your hands, right, and clean it up, you'll notice how slippery it feels, because the ackee itself is greasy. So when you're cooking ackee and saltfish, you do not need to add too much oil to the skillet. Next, I'm going to add the seasoning to the skillet, and that is the bell pepper, the onion, the scallion, and the scotch bonnet pepper. Now guys, I'm going to saute these seasonings, but it won't be for long, because I don't want them to be too tender. You know what I mean? I like when I'm eating my ackee and saltfish, I can taste that scrunchiness within the seasoning. So I'm just going to saute the seasonings for a few minutes. After sauteing the seasoning for a few minutes, I'm going to reach for the saltfish and just pour it within the skillet with the seasonings, and then I'm going to allow both the seasoning and the saltfish to combine. You know what I mean? I want the saltfish to have that seasoning taste, that rich aroma taste. Yes, so I'm going to give the seasoning and the saltfish a few more minutes just to go and combine. Yes. The saltfish and seasoning is now finished cooking up, so I'm gonna reach over for the ackee and then I'm gonna pour it in. Now guys, look at this ackee, guys. You see how big they are? Yes, I picked these ackee from the tree in the front of my yard, and they're not the kind of ackee that is buttery. You know what I mean? Like some ackee that are extremely buttery. When you cook them, they mash out. Well, these ackee are not like that. You know what I mean? So what I'm gonna do next is just to reach in with my fork, and then I'm gonna use it like a shovel. So I'm gonna take it and then flip it over. You know what I mean? Because I don't want my ackee to be mashed out. So I just use the fork and then go around the skillet and then just flip it over, just like that. Yes, because I want everything to combine and combine the right way. You know what I mean? Now check out the skillet, guys. Now look on how the ackee and saltfish look within the skillet. Now this is how I want it to be, right? So if you follow my method, you'll never go wrong. Last but not least, I'm gonna add the black pepper, and this is the final ingredients to the ackee and saltfish. Now guys, whenever you prepare an ackee and saltfish, you wanna ensure that you have all the ingredients to cook your ackee and saltfish. You don't wanna fall short, all right? And if you follow my method, you will never go wrong. So this is the last of the ingredients I'm adding to the ackee and saltfish. So I'm just gonna, toss it for you or flip it, just to ensure that, everything combines thoroughly. And then I'm gonna cover it and allow it to simmer for the next few minutes, and then I'll just turn it off. Absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, oh my god, the aroma that is coming from the skillet smells so delicious. I cannot wait. My tummy is rumbling. My nose is running. Oh my god, I cannot wait to have my ackee and saltfish with my oven roast breadfruit. So guys, the breadfruit is now finished roasting. As you can see, it is not as black as you think because it was not roasted on wood fire, and that's the difference between oven roast breadfruit or when you roast it on wood fire. When you roast it on wood fire, it intends to black. You know what I mean? That way, when you're gonna peel it, your hands are gonna be messy unless you're gonna use something to hold the breadfruit. But when you do it in the oven, it is easy. You won't be worrying about your hands getting messy or anything. It's pretty much easier. Guys, here's the finished result of my oven roast breadfruit. It smells so delicious. Guys, I'm telling you. Now guys, I want you to comment and let me know what y'all take on my cooking. Do you like what I do? Do you like what you see? Tell me, I want to know. Guys, it has always been a pleasure to share with you what I do in my kitchen. So please remember to thumbs up the video, leave a valuable comment, share me out, subscribe to my channel, and hit that post notification bell and allow it to be on all. That way you'll be notified when I drop a new video. Thank you for watching.